Hi. Gotta run around a bit. How you doing tonight? Hello, Murph. Hello, Chan. Hello, anybody else who happened to come with that raid who hasn't said anything. We're back and eat ice cream. I spent a little bit of my getting ready time. Oh boy, focus. Getting lemon loaf. I baked this myself. Now you'll have to excuse me for half a second here, because I have to announce that I'm going live in a couple of places that might actually get traction, such as the Watch It Eye Games, Discord, and probably Grundoslav one too. You know, not that I expect anybody to actually show up, but it would be nice. You know, you never know. Miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Wayne Gretzky. Bam. Okay. Lemon loaf. Yeah. It's my favorite kind of loaf. Michael Scott say that? He did say that. You're not wrong. He did say that. Okay. I'm going to vamp for a tiny bit while Pokemon Freak comes back with his ice cream. I know he's interested in this, so we can wait a sec, right? Surely. How was the, I assume, end of Control, Murph? I had to bail, unfortunately, because my workday finished and I have to. But do not wait for me? Nah, it's fine. You also need to do dishes? Oh, well. I'll have a tiny bit vis-a-vis Control because I didn't get to see the end of it. So, how'd that go? Did you actually end up finishing it, Murph? Or I guess Chan can answer for you if Murph has gone off to, I don't know, eat, sleep. It's like 3 a.m. right now in the UK, so. Also, this gives me an opportunity to eat my lemon loaf. I think we finished the main story in Control, but there seems to be some post-credit stuff you can do. Yeah, plus I believe that there's some DLC. Right? Mind you, it's possible they did that during just the playthrough. I have no idea. Control is another game I actually do want to just play through. It looks very interesting. And just kind of batshit enough to like ride that line. He was also playing Ori. Yeah, I know he loves. He was talking about playing Ori if the game kept crashing, but I believe it did only crash the one time. Good loaf. Very happy with myself. I probably could have used a little bit of lemon extract. Just really punch it up. I added a lot of zest, but perhaps not yet enough. I really like lemon flavored things. Wait, where's my phone? Hold on 1 second. Put some things on chargers. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna play now, because I don't know how long I actually have left in this. Try to pause this. Go to this. Oof. That was a little spooky. I think center right? Should work. I think center right was decent. hit the actual credits and control, but there's some post-game cleanup to be done as well because crisis is not averted. Oh, fair enough. That's interesting that you can, like, finish the game, but it's not actually done. Alright, so. When last we left our intrepid hero, we died again. But this time, we died harder. And now we're in the upside down of Strangeland.
It's like a cross between a croquet mallet, a shillelagh, and a nightmare.
Okay, cool.
I can't even shout into the void. They're already broken.
Oh, okay. That looks distinctly stabby, but okay. Yeah. Oh wait, I can probably shillelagh. I have a solution. Here we go.
Hey, careful.
Woo!
Much better.
I mean, big guy was thwarted, but its minions still roam free, so we're not on actual cleanup duty. Plus, the oldest house did an oopsie that needs to clean up as well. Neat. Alright. Now can I yell into the abyss?
Hello? Is there anyone out there? Nothing. I've got...
Yeah. Hole? Is it made for us?
Nothing but darkness down there.
Can I go to the
Nothing but dark...
big hole? Ah!
Did you miss me? Sadly, we're stuck together, like a canker in a rose.
Hold on.
Et in purgatorio ego. Trust me, my lot's much worse than yours. To be stuck at your stumbling pace, sharing in your shame, unable to abide or abort, to forgive or forget. Familiarity, my fool, doth breed contempt.
Abe had so much fun doing this, and I can tell. Now can I look down the hole?
Here goes nothing.
Hell yeah! Whee! Some PS1 ass graphics right here. Oh, are we... do I have to do anything? Wait, can I move? Is there a thing? Hold on. Huh. Oh yeah, I can click towards the thing. Oop. Back it up a little.
What the hell? You?
Yes, me. Now listen.
Hey!
In the world of entomology, an imago is an insect in its final mature state, typically winged.
It's our cicada buddy.
In the world of psychotherapy, however, an imago is an idealized mental image of another person, wielding great power over the psyche.
Neat.
Power to unify the fragmented body, Lacan writes. In Latin, of course, the word means image, or echo, or phantom.
What are you talking about?
Whichever it was that you sought in the pit, the last stage of growth, the idealized person of another, or a ghost in the dark, I advise you to look up, not down in your search. You can fall to your end, but not to a proper ending.
Wait. What does it all mean?
Brother, we cicadas crawl through the dark earth for 6,000 days, just to fly for a few brief weeks of light and love. You ask me what it means. I tell you, do not waste your wings, and do not spurn the mana you are given.
Thanks for that. Alright, cool. Uh, died harder with a vengeance, yeah. Repeat you.
I can't
Yeah,
just
this
pick it up with my hands.
says you. Fine, but can I put it on the stick?
That's not going.
It says you. Alright. Okay, let's go into this black void. Yeah, Chan, I think you're gonna get a bunch of you in this. Okay.
The webs are too. I can't break.
Says you.
It's the wrong tool for the job.
If all you've got is a hammer.
It's too far.
The art's great but disturbing. Yeah. Hey, us again.
Door. Hello? It seems to.
Oh yeah. I've played this game before.
Good for the goose. Good for the whatever that is.
Eat rock, me pigeon. Or me raven. Oh Jesus.
My tooth.
Oh good.
Tooth?
Can I have tooth? And then I'm just gonna beam you again.
Can't fool me into writing vulgarity.
I think I might need to get that on a soundboard. My ass!
My finger. Finger, eh?
Okay, I'll take the finger.
It's illegible.
Yeah. Okay.
Let the G be miswritten. Alas, Allele, Alleluia.
Yeah. Okay, we got weird
Hello?
snake thing.
For once, something that doesn't talk.
Can I throw a rock at it? You can! Okay. Okay, we can get re-dead here, huh?
Well, I'm glad we're seeing eye to eye.
How you doing, Chan? It doesn't get better. Sounds like the worst theme park ever. Yeah. Okay. But what if limb?
Sadly, plan. Tempting.
Actually, can I talk to other me?
You look just like me. Two men can look the same, and yet see very differently. No, really. Are you me? A stranger asks a blind man, "Who am I?" But how can he possibly expect an answer?
I mean,
Wait, tell me your name.
he's blind.
Yes, I don't know. You see?
Not
See
like
what?
everything.
That you are begging the question. Well, what's your name? The dead know nothing. They have no further reward, and even their name is forgotten.
God, everyone's so melodramatic in the
It's
afterlife.
not just you. Everywhere I look here, I see us. Ego of egos. All is ego. You really don't know your name? Well, I remember the name Gershom, but whether it's mine
Yours or
yours,
both.
or
This is
of
fun.
ours,
I appreciate that we're
can't say.
reusing dialogue.
What I can tell you is, a good name is better than a fine perfume. Listen, I was trying to get to a woman, and this thing, this dark thing, it became a crab. And I think I killed it, but somehow, it sent me here, wherever here is. And I need to get back to her somehow. That much I know. The dead who have already died are happier than the living who are still alive. But isn't death different here? You ask, but I can't possibly answer. For in the realm of the dead, there is neither knowledge nor wisdom.
This guy's just reciting My Chemical Romance
Even if
lyrics.
you can't tell me about death, at least tell me how to get back to her. There is a time to search, and a time to give up. What if I'm not ready to give up? Pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them. I don't want your pity. I want a way back to her. The sun rises and the sun sets and hurries.
We're leaning a little
back to
hard on the
where it
metaphor, I
rises.
think, at this point.
Even a fool knows that if he wants to go back the way he came, he just needs to retrace his steps. Why are you just sitting here, letting that snake thing drip venom on you? When I could see, I saw a tree with a snake and thought it the tree of knowledge.
Okay.
So I sat and hoped to learn.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm blind and have nowhere else to go.
All right.
Is there anything I can do to help with the snake? Once.
You know, not really to game. I'm just tired as hell. That's fair, Chan. You're a teacher. Your job is difficult. I don't blame you.
Spared me some suffering. Now I wonder if she was just a dream, or whether she became the tree, or was the tree all along.
You have yourself a good evening.
Is there anything I can do to help? If you could find a way to catch the venom. Is there anything?
Okay. All right. So that one's
Have you learned anything?
end of that
sitting here?
chain for now.
Yes. I learned that in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. What happened to your eyes? Did you feed them to that snake thing? No. I looked the wrong way for wisdom, and the bitter poison I saw left me blind. But in time, I learned that while the wise have eyes in their heads, and the fool walks in darkness, the same fate overtakes them both.
All right.
So what is the fate of blind fools and wise men? Chasing after the wind. Do you have any meat? Or bread? No. The fool folds his hands together and eats his own flesh.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't have any meat? I have none. As I said, there used to be a tree here and an old man. What happened? The wheel is broken at the well, and days have lengthened like a shadow. No, really, where are we? And what happened to the carnival? Do not say, why were the old days better than these? For it is not wise to ask such questions. What are those quotes you keep spouting? The assembled wisdom of worthless toil. Why can't you just speak for yourself? Because fools multiply words, while a man worn by wisdom knows there is nothing new under the sun. Goodbye. Remember, for there will be many.
Cool talk.
It's part of the structure, or whatever this is. It's some kind of...
Okay.
I don't even want to...
Branch.
I'm done with branch breaking. Weak. Help.
Yes.
Is anyone there? 8-3?
Atri, that is my name. Why have you called me?
You said your name was Atri, but in another place. I think I knew you as 8-3.
Atri died, so that 8-3 might live. So there he was, and here I am.
So you two are the
Okay.
same person.
How many lives?
I mean, we kind of
How many
established this already, but
souls have you scattered across this place and the other one? You should know by now that every man contains a multitude, and life is a process of elimination.
God, why does everyone talk so
So
ridiculously?
Atri was eliminated?
In time, a man's name becomes the sum of his shames. It turns poisonous. It shrinks him and sickens him until he thinks the whole world is made of poison. And then he thinks, better to come of age again, to be a number, the sum of primes, highly cotient. Yes,
Ooh, good word.
there's safety in numbers. And so poisonous A3 is left behind, and industrious A3 soldiers on.
You were one of the ones who did whatever it was you did to Nineveh, aren't you?
And you're one of the ones who blames the doctor for the sickness he couldn't stop. So here in your head, you've painted me a poisoner, and a freak, and a dwarf, and a number. So,
I mean, I hadn't said
which of us
most of
makes
those.
monsters?
What the
You.
hell do you mean I make
You.
monsters?
I am but a walking shadow. This is your game to play.
Ooh, meta.
You picked the pieces, laid the board, and made the rules.
What did you mean when you said, here in my head?
You walked through your mouth to get here. Where else did you think we were?
I mean, that's fair.
I thought we were in Deadland.
Where could the land of the dead be, other than our memories?
Alright, fine. I'll give you that.
In another place, you, or 8-3, made things for me. Can you do that for me here?
With what? I have nothing but my own burning shame.
Perfect.
And even here, no work is done without an order.
Good news!
Goodbye.
A funny phrase, you know. Once, it meant God be with you. Does that really seem a fitting farewell in this pit?
I mean, why not? Can you make
It
me a
is an
tooth?
order, but how can I obey?
Okay, hold on. Without any tool. Hold on.
Will this do?
You want this hammer? Oh, no, I hate that. Oh, okay. Did not. Mm-mm.
Put something I can work with on the nodule first.
Something you can work with. Can you work with rock?
You can't make anything but dust from a rock.
Fine. Cool.
Are you me? Look, I can see that you're a person. For God's sake, act like it.
I don't know what I expected.
Well, that failed. Hello?
I hate talking to myself.
Alright.
There's some kind of building where the crab was, and a bunch of mirrors.
Okay. Nope. Can't walk around that way, huh?
Okay, let's try it your way.
Honestly, the VA work for this must have been so much fun to coach. Okay, back in we go. Actually, I think I'm going to do that again because I would love to get that as the screenshot for this frame. F12, right? Okay. Yeah, let's piss off the dog.
Can you tell me anything?
Uh-huh.
Listen, she has gold. I think she maybe the. So I think she probably meant something to you too.
Oh, damn it, no!
You know her, don't you? You want to find her too. Don't just growl at me. Help me get back to her.
Yeah! Got it. I was worried for a second there.
All right, this.
I don't know what to do here, actually.
Nothing but dark. Nothing but. Maybe a prop. Maybe.
Can't touch the
can't just-
regurgitant. There's nothing else here. It's just all web.
There's something back there. Behind the webs. The webs are too. I can't break through. It's.
Two.
I can't use this as a work. Goodbye.
Oh.
What are you?
A man dreaming he's a bird? Or am I a bird dreaming he's a man? Either way, I'm just a fragment of your imagination.
Don't you mean a figment of my imagination?
Partly.
What happened to this?
So sassy.
Life has killed the dream you dreamed. But don't worry, everything else here is dead too. That's why they call it Deadland.
I was flying to a woman and then a crab grabbed me. And somehow, when it was all over, I wound up here. How can I get back to her?
I heard a joke once. I think the punchline is, carry on.
Can't you help me get back to her?
I can't even help you get back to you.
Deadland? Am I?
A headless man walks in a world of ghosts and he wonders, am I a dead man dreaming he's alive? Or a live man dreaming he's dead?
Goodbye.
Fair far, if that's your fate. How thoughtless. How...
I couldn't even.
Hmm.
I liked him more with the grin. He looks like he wants.
Oh. Wasn't that. Abe Goldfarb really did his best work in this game. First off, welcome. Oh boy, I'm gonna try real hard on this one. RK. Up. Oh my god. I'm trying so hard. Did I miss the Growlfest? You did. unfortunately, by minutes. RK Optrigide? Archaeology without theology. Yeah, okay, I got that part. It's the everything after that. Archaeopterygide. Anyways, hello and welcome.
It's an ad for.
Yeah,
It's an-
Balm of Gilead. And
I warned you about.
the rides, right?
Hello?
The genus name for Archaeopteryx. Fair enough. I don't know what that is either, but neat. Can I do something with the
There's
cage?
nothing else in. I'm glad to be out of.
What is Archaeopteryx? If you don't mind my asking. You're under no obligation to tell me, obviously. But... Okay, let's try using the phone. I have no idea what to do next.
At least the line's not dead.
Oh, hold on. Do I have a phone number I can actually call? I did. I used to have a number. It's like... Hold on. It's like...
If you need help, hang up and then press...
Right. 4, 5, 1, 3, 10, 3 or something like that?
25-cent deposit is required to make this call. Please hang up.
Right.
How stupid can you be?
Very.
You should already know your way around.
Uh-huh.
But you still haven't finished seeing the sights.
Well...
Go. Explore.
Okay. Hmm. 3, 1, 10. Yeah, I got the phone number. I just can't do anything with it yet. Do you remember that number? Yeah. Wasn't it? 431. 1013. Have you been to the Dead Shooting Gallery? I don't know how to get to it. I can't go this way. I might have mistyped it. Yeah, I still need a quarter though to make a phone call.
Wait.
I can? Okay.
4.
I'm not entirely sure how yet. There's nothing this way. Which I thought was the way to the shooting gallery. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, well, hey, look, I found it. To answer your question, yeah, I totally can get there.
Skulls and another kind of shooting gallery, except without any gun.
Arrows are hard. It's true.
I can't reach the skulls, and there's no... I can't...
Okay.
Who would have that sweet balm of Gilead?
You.
Some visitor, gently rapping, tapping, nothing more.
Cute. Oh. Oh. Ah. Okay. Aha! Aha? Oh. Aha? Nope. Boy, there's a lot of options, huh? Okay, so I need to get into this configuration. Unless... No. One of these skills? No? Okay. Okay. There's no configuration that works there. Just that one. I assume I have to make a complete circuit, right? There we go.
By horror haunted, where you tremble, shamed and daunted, there is something you have wanted. One thing only, nothing more. Waiting here, within a bottle, the promise of surcease of sorrow.
Ooh, another good
a
word.
vacant past, and no tomorrow. Will you take it, we implore?
After all that? No.
Yes?
Take it, we implore.
Okay.
There's a bottle labeled Balm of Gilead. It's empty.
Oh, blind stranger, thought you in this place of danger to find some friendly face or welcome manger?
Was I looking for a friendly face? I'm literally talking to 3 skulls
Fool,
in a closet.
there is no balm, no calm, no Aiden. Gilead is gone, and so's your maiden. So keep this pain inside your cranium and bear its burden evermore.
I'm mad you didn't rhyme cranium. I was so looking forward to whatever that was going to be. Alright, but now we have a bottle. Bottle on regurgitant. Check out this geranium. We grew it ourselves. Do you know how hard it is to do that here? I'm assuming regurgitant...
That's...
Hold on, let's have a look. Hi.
That's...
Bullshit, that won't work. Okay. You missed Circada too? Yes, you did. How about regurgitant in the bowl? Regurgitant on snake?
It doesn't look...
Okay.
Nope.
Regurgitant on me.
Me.
Pen and paper are enough for me. It seems...
Alright, fine. Let's go and try and give dog me.
Nothing but darkness down there.
It's kind of bullshit. Yeah. Listen, it happens sometimes. Can I use regurgitant? Here.
Can you work with that?
Oh, yes. Only black bile defies my craft. This is what's left from intellect gnawing at the roots of wisdom. From it would come something incisive. You need only give your order.
Okay. Here's a... Give me tooth. The whole tooth, nothing but the tooth. So help your shame. Ugh, I hate that. Well, that was fast.
There is tooth, fit for one who would bite deeply.
This knife better be sharper than the last one you made for me, dude. Alright.
It's not the right...
Not with the right way out. Fine. Okay, now... Ugh. High abuse of me.
You always come back to the knife. But has it ever helped you? Were you ever able to cut loose from misery? To strike a blow against your demons? Never. Dull, dull, dull.
Okay, cool. Good talk. 4, 3, 1. And then, hold on, it was...
We're sorry. We are unable to complete your call as dialed.
Yeah, oh my
Please
god,
check
what was
the
it?
number and dial again,
431...
or call your operator to help you.
10... 3, right? No, but that's not that's not a phone number. What am I missing? 4 3. Oh, yeah. 10 1 3. Oh, wait. Yeah.
If you'd like to make it, if you need
4 3 1 1. No, 10 1 3.
a 25
Yeah, so we still need a coin to make the phone call. No, this way. Before we use knife on dog, can we use knife on snake?
I'm pretty sure you don't bring a knife to a snake fight. In fact, I'm pretty sure I should stay out of snake fights entirely.
Oh yeah, what's the worst that could happen to you, bud?
No good.
Can I murder you?
It's not for me to put him out of his misery.
I mean, again, take a knife to a snake fight. It really depends on the snake, right? Oh, cool.
There's so many of them. There's so many of them.
That was a spooky...
It looks a little like me.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe I should say it looks like a little me. A lot like a little me.
Oh my god, just pick it up. Thank you. Alright. I don't know what we do with little me yet.
2.
Do you want...
There's gotta...
Okay. Do you want a baby? Maybe Papa?
I found this homunculus. It looks just like us. Keep it to yourself. One of me is too much already.
Okay. No, I know I'm gonna have to bring something to the snake. Don't worry. It ain't my first adventure game. Oh, do I have an empty bottle again? Hold on. You're right, yes. I have empty bottle now. I forgot I emptied the regurgitant. Okay. Bottle. On snake. On branch. There we go. It's not meant to be a hint. No, I know. But I knew I was gonna have to capture the stuff eventually.
You.
Okay. Yoink. Alright. Poison.
A.
Now, what do I do with that? Poison a knife?
That's not...
Poison on me? On homunculus? Alright, I now have a...
Here we go again.
Ah, right. Okay. I'm gonna feed myself... to myself. Oh my god, I'm working on it!
Is that what you think you are? A poor martyr caught in the coils of circumstance. It should be her beneath the snake, succumbing to the drip, drip, drip of a death you cannot stop. Naive indeed, but you'd rather paint yourself a victim to blunt the pain of failure. The truth is sharper than a serpent's tooth, isn't it?
I have no idea. I don't even know what the truth is here, other than I'm pretty sure we're not the good guy. Alright. Here, Doge. Yum, 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 yum.
He definitely didn't look happy.
Gotta play it again with the commentary on. I might actually do that with this game.
There's a note stuck inside. The world is a masquerade. Faces, costumes, voices, all pretend. We all wish to appear as we are not. We deceive ourselves, and in the end, we do not even recognize ourselves.
Holy shit, did they pull this directly out of a live journal? That's some 15-year-old emo shit right there. Nobody understands my pain. Because the world is a masquerade. We're all just masks.
The sign reads, "The sleep of reason produces monsters."
Alright. Well, off we go. And here we put another Norse mythology reference. Here's no one. Oh, but this was Greek.
Hey me. Neither. We're all fakes.
Alright. Hi, what's up?
Who are you? Just think of us as fragments.
Masqueraders.
Fakes.
Okay.
Masqueraders? You don't even have masks.
Don't
If
we?
your friend the cicada were here, do you know what he'd say?
Mask. From the Latin, masca.
A cover for the face. A specter.
A nightmare.
And we all have nightmares here, don't we?
Onkos was the Greek word. It meant the mask worn by an actor in a tragedy.
It also meant a weight or a burden.
The mass of misery that hangs on the head of one who suffers.
And we all have burdens here, don't we?
We're all burdens down here.
Can you take off the mask? Set down the burden. Wake up from the nightmare.
That's what you've been doing.
Your mind is a matryoshka.
But be careful. What's underneath could be worse.
Worse? Sure, we put on masks for a reason, don't we?
Maybe under all those
I like that
layers
old
of
version of
overcoats,
him is
there's
channeling just a
only
little
dead
Harrison
rat.
Ford.
And what if there's nothing beneath? Where are we? The carnival? My head? Why not both?
Porque
Upon
no los
the
dos.
island of the mind.
Okay, these are going to be the tarot cards, right? The personifications. The young one, the past, the present, the future. Oh man, I'm not. Oh god, I hope I don't have to remember the tarot cards. I don't. Fuck. We might have to go to the tapes to get the what the hell I actually set them all as. Good evening, Taser. And we do not even recognize ourselves. It's quoted from Francisco Jose de Goya Lucienses. Oh, okay. Must remember the tarot cards. Nuts. You know what? I'm just gonna look at the tapes. How am I? I'm good. I've played this game once a week. There's no way I'd remember what the hell I set them as. I'm alright, Taser. How you doing, bud?
Can you help me find her? The woman. I know you know who she is.
Sure thing.
Walk up the tracks. Do it yourself.
That's the whole problem.
It's not a pilgrim's progress when you hitch a ride.
But you've still got to get past us.
Get past you?
Sure thing.
Just need to look us in the face.
And say please.
Okay.
Please?
Sure thing. Just tell me this. Do you remember what you called me?
Shit.
The man you were?
Shit. Hold on. I'm going to the tapes for this one. I can't be expected to remember. Give me a second. Mute. Skipping. You can feel, but you won't get locked out. Yeah, no, I figured. I'm pretty sure there's an achievement or something tied to this, so. Okay, there's them. There's that. Doodly-doo. We're fast forwarding. Well, are you dead by now? Oh no, you're still alive. Okay, okay. I can't remember when I did that. I mean, it's before all the oh. Okay, he got murdered at that point. Oh god, was it way back? Oh boy. Phone numbers. Talking to the head. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. Tarot cards. Okay, so I started with the past, and then I set my playback speed to be faster. Who was I back then? I'm pretty sure I said fool. Oh no, the hanged man. Okay. The hanged
I
man.
called you a hanged man
Why?
because we were already condemned. We just didn't realize it yet.
And how about me?
I believe you
The man
were
before you. What did you
the
call me?
fool.
Do you remember?
I believe you were the fool. And we're skimming. Here's me realizing I can talk to myself, talk to him again. Wait, no, shit. Too far, too far. Oh god. And then... Hold on. I did pick the fool, and that was for present. Yeah, okay. Alright.
I called you a fool.
Why?
Because we should have found a way to help her.
Well, then, now it's my turn. The you who is to come.
Harrison
What did you say who it
Ford.
was? Remember?
Well, you can't have been the fool. You can't have been the hangman. So you were the hermit.
I called you a hermit.
You gonna tell me why?
You really need to ask? Because she's gone.
Well, that's that. Except that you'll have to look at yourself again.
Hey,
up
there we go.
Only
There was an achievement
worse.
for it. Haha.
Up where?
Worth it.
You'll see.
About people discovering it. I mean, I've had it in my inventory for a while. The problem is I stream games and I play adventure games every Tuesday. So if this is a kind of genre that you like, feel free to stop back. I play adventure games every Tuesday. So this has been on my short list. I've just had other games in front of it from before it even came out. I'm just perpetually playing catch up. So I'm glad I'm finally getting an opportunity to play it. Yeah, we haven't even played every other Watch It game yet. Still have to play the Golden Wake, and
Hopefully that hike won't repeat
oh
itself.
god,
I think
there are
I'm gonna hit
others.
The tree again.
It's a cool effect.
It's out of reach. It's out of reach.
If only I had, you know, fuck this mirror.
It's not like my luck can get any worse. Only 2 rocks left. Just enough for what needs to be done.
How do I only have 2 rocks left? That's a
Here we
plot
go
number.
again. Well, last one. Huh. For once I did something right.
That remains to be seen. Can I stab the steely beast?
Ah, that hurt. That's not going.
Hmm.
Ah, that hurt.
Okay. Ah.
I wish.
But what if
I'm sick of
violence?
it. Not bad. Well, look at that.
Can I have my knife back? Can you take the knife
Guess
back?
There's no.
Please write your name to continue.
Ah, nuts. Also, gross.
There's no switch. A flickering lamp. just an ordinary mirror. Hello? Hello? Well, I guess it's an eye, not an ear. So, what do I write?
What do we write? Is there a wrong answer for this? What if violence is legit strategy? It's true. In my own mind. Can we put anything down? There's a wrong answer. Oh, I'm sure there is. Who?
You did not write your name.
Hey,
Please write your name to continue.
Hmm.
Please write your name to continue.
John Strangeland.
Please write. You did not write your name.
Just go down all the Simpsons things. I made a hug and kiss. Huge ass. IP freely. I'm sure there's others. I'm not getting it right now. Has our name been fed to us by now? Or is this one of the things where I have to leave and come back? Because I need to get some more information. I think it's the latter. Now going back. Oh shit. Protagonist, yeah, never exists in the game. Yeah, I kind of figured that.
Please write your name.
that's it, isn't it? Your name.
Fuck you, I'm a pro adventure game player. Suck it. Alright.
Well,
Yeah,
I
speak
wasn't
friend and
planning on
enter.
Going back
Yeah.
anyway.
The man who takes the right path will find his cup runs over,
Okay.
while he who goes the other way will, by and by, be left with nothing.
Okay. Lip mirror, mirror, mirror. Other mirrors.
It's out of reach. Just smelling it makes my head spin.
Nice. Huff it. Alright, what's up here?
I can barely even see myself with these pieces missing.
Okay.
It's out of reach. Just... It's out of reach.
Hmm. What's behind the mirror is disturbing and never addressed. Yeah, not everything has to be. Oh, there's an exit. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I get you. Well, screw it. Left with nothing. Ooh, this is different. Hold on, wait. Cup runneth over. I get you. I understand. I think. There we go.
Just...
Now can I bottle it?
It's out of reach.
Ugh. I guess I just make it run over. There we go. Actually make it run over. Blurp, 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 blurp.
Whew. Strong stuff.
Cool, now put it directly to your mouth.
It worked for Alice.
Check on the mirrors first. Well, too late! What did I miss?
Head feels strange. Not again. Where is it?
Okay. Was it that? Is that what you were trying to tell me about? Okay.
No more. No more.
What if I make it run over? Ooh.
No more.
Okay. Ornate, ornate, ornate.
What the hell?
Give me that.
Quote the raven, huh? All right. Ever heard of the mirror mark test?
No.
Eggheads use it to see if an animal really knows.
Oh,
itself.
yes, I do.
You put the thing in front of a mirror, and you put a mark on its forehead.
You can do this with small children,
When
too.
you see, does it understand the animal in the mirror is its own reflection? Or does it just get mad and lash out? Everything from God to Corvids have passed it. And yet, here you are.
Hello?
Oh, so you don't like the mirror? Well then, let me give you another mark to work with. Ravens mate for life. Actually, most of us birds are monogamous, which means that thing you humans find
To be fair, you
so
don't live very
romantic.
long.
You're not spotting yourselves in swans and turtle doves. You're admiring the avian in humanity. It's the closest you'll ever get to flying, really. Still lashing
Else
out.
this zero monogamy with cheating is rampant.
Only a fool thinks he needs a broken mirror to reflect a broken man.
Okay, cool. Good talk.
Hello?
Mystic, sacred, mythic, profane.
Uh-huh.
And so the wheel turns on and on. Young eyes see the world for what it is. But from our teachers we learn pareidolia. Our vision warps until we see nothing but distorted.
That's a cool word
versions
I've
of
never heard before.
ourselves in every stone and socket. And when one sees his sin etched in every inch, he's left with no choice but blindness.
Very always seeing patterns. Oh, thank you. Hmm.
Hello? Did you think I was full? Hello? That I was gone? No. I will hound you until I swallow your son.
Phrasing. Okay, give me the shards. Give me the shards. Give me the shards. Give me that mysterious shard sitting right at the edge.
Too slow. Always too slow.
That's fine. Now we go all the other way around. Yeah, the black dog. Oh, is that what that was? I was kind of assuming that we were talking to, if not depression, then our not great inner voice.
A ladder? That wasn't there before.
We are our own worst enemy at the end of the day.
Funny. No bottle down here. I don't want to touch that eye.
Why not?
I don't want a cyclo...
What, you too good for it? Alright. Background we go. Go to the mirror. Oh, fun! Oh, good! Alright. Oh, that's a good sound. That's just a good sound. Oh, you're done here.
Well, it's progress.
Yeah, working on it. God. Huh? Are you that one? Yeah, you're this one. Nope. Oh, okay.
We're getting there. Almost got there.
There we go.
There. What is that?
Oop. Oh, just a murder beam coming out of the mirror. It's fine.
There's some sort of energy beam coming from the mirror. Even I know better than to touch that. That's not the mirror.
Okay. Frickin' mirrors. Frickin' laser mirrors. On their mirrors.
You know, someone once told me.
Did you had a boyfriend that looked like your girlfriend that I had back in February of last year?
He crosses it.
It's not confidential.
Going to do.
I've got potential. Rushing around. All right.
I did it. I made it back.
Uh-huh. Someone was told the world was gonna roll him, and he wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. He was looking kind of dumb with his finger and his thumb in the shape of the nail on his forehead. But as you know, world starts coming and don't stop coming. Okay, so gate. I just want to look at other things. That's a cool looking star.
My pole star.
We're just gonna leave. It's fine.
Don't worry, I'm here. I'll get you out of there.
Uh-huh.
I have to get a...
I feel like this is a point where we save.
It's not even locked. I'm here.
The fuck?
What? What is that? No.
I mean, it was a big hike up here. I kind of get it. Alright.
Oh, this is always my favorite part. Like I told you, you always drop the ball at the end.
The phone call was coming from in the brain. Yeah.
No. Don't bother. I'm already inside your head. You know that. I've always been watching. Watching you squander and ruin every single good thing in your life. Did you think you could win?
Okay, so this is just depression, huh? This has just been a big old metaphor.
The setting you made for our little escapade. In your heart, you knew this was a carnival game. You knew life was a carnival game. Rigged from start to finish. It was never a matter of winning, just a question of how much you would lose before you realized it was time to quit.
How about I just push you off the ledge here?
Well, ready to quit yet?
Wait, what? Wait, what? Huh. Self-loathing and destructive criticism. Yeah.
Not done yet?
No.
Are you sick of running? Your whole life. Running from that dark thing always just behind you.
You mean
like
you?
a black dog.
Okay.
Hungry, angry, relentless. And you fed it, didn't you? Let it grow big enough to swallow the sun, didn't you? And now there's nowhere left to run.
I guess. There to it. The path, I guess.
That's the thing with shadows. You can never escape them, unless you go into utter darkness. But you failed even at that. You're too worthless to even quit while you're behind, let alone to win. You really thought you could save her from that dark crab that had her in its clutches. After all, a man is meant to be the hero of his own adventure, but not you. You are just a husk, a rat.
Okay.
They don't have a cutting. That won't help. I can't move. You can't just. I can't.
You of all people should know the playwright's truth.
Is there a way to get out of that?
Death is never a tragedy. Death is where a tragedy ends.
Okay. Danger was probably this negative is making it worse. I just got the third knife achievement, whatever that means.
Always just out of reach.
I don't want. It's too. Now there's. That's. I don't want.
Okay.
What do we make of a man who plays a deadly game, but only when the rules say he can't die? You're worse than a pawn. A sacrifice can't save your queen. And even if you reach the end of the board, she's not coming back. And it's all your fault.
Not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here.
Weakling.
Are we in a loop now?
That's not go- What am I going to... What am I going...
Okay, I can kill myself.
Fraud.
Struggle is the point. I mean, yeah, I get that. Oh, hold on, though.
Liar.
Need my Icarus wings. Is he not letting me kill myself? Did I get the rope? No, I didn't. As soon as I cut myself down, I got hijacked. But I guess now if we're on a loop, I won't end. Oh. Are you sure? Oh. Never mind. Apparently I did.
I can't reach them. I don't. Now
Oh, right. I have to make the grappling hook, right? Again.
This is starting. Deja vu, but now you're going to think I'm telling you about jamais vu for the first time. No matter how often we've already had this conversation. It's when you've heard something before, been somewhere before, met someone before, and yet it feels completely unfamiliar. If a man writes death 1,000 times, he starts to wonder, is that even a word? But
Yeah, I did get new dialogue.
Oh,
Progress.
how it is.
Yeah, I didn't realize we actually picked up the rope kind of automatically when we cut it down. Okay, let's fast forward. Plot here. Okay.
Liar.
Yep. It's us.
That's not how it's not how I don't want. I don't.
Wait, what?
That's not how I cross this. That's not how.
What do you mean?
I don't. That's not going.
I need one more thing. Oh.
Weak.
What do I have to get? I mean, it's got to be on one of the two screens. Oh, there they are. See, I said I needed my wings. Now we're gonna get stabbed.
No. You're on a journey to nowhere, and you're wearing yourself to nothing.
Alright, wings, wings, wings. There we go. Let's roll, Icarus.
Do you really
think you can escape me?
Flap, flap, flapping my albatross wings. Flap, flap, flapping my albatross wings. Alright. Hey, you get your hair back. Congratulations.
I've got you.
I did it. I made it. But the dark thing, it's right behind me.
There is no dark thing, you liar.
Yikes.
These symbols are evasions. Crows, crabs, clowns. This grab bag of myths and masks and make-believe. It's all an evasion. She's dead. Do you understand? You can't talk your way out of that. You can't cut your way out of that. You can't imagine your way out of that.
Okay.
This figment, this fragment. Savor all you want, or don't. It doesn't matter. She's a fake, and you're a fraud. You already failed. You didn't save her. You can't. She's dead.
Okay.
This whole carnival is a lie. A funhouse mirror. Because you're too ashamed to look in a real mirror and see who you really are. You know I'm right. The only thing in your whole damned adventure that's ever been true is what I've been saying. I am your mirror.
Okay. How many endings are there to this game? And can I save? How much of this I'm gonna have to redo now? I reject your narrative.
Lying.
He's telling you facts. But what a mirror can show is a dim reflection at best. Our lives, ourselves, they're more than just facts. They're truths. And all those symbols let us see the world's truth.
Why is this right line text?
As a lover's eyes show us our own bright selves. You saw me, and I have never stopped seeing you, my love.
But are you dead?
Yes.
Super dead.
Not gone. I'm here, aren't I?
All choices are correct as long as Yahoo should it. I know that, but I believe that there are multiple official quote endings to this.
And that shadow of me, he's here too.
If there's a shadow in your mind, it's because there's a light in your mind to cast it. You thought I was the light, but it was always inside you. I saw it. The whole world is full of lights, shining in the darkness, like the sky is full of stars, and the field is filled with fireflies. You thought I caught you as you fell through darkness, but you were the light I saw. We caught each other. In here, out there, our light is still
And Twitch is
shining.
filled with streamers. Stu. Ooh, orb.
And now, once more, you need to spread your wings and fly toward that light.
How? Every time I've tried to fly, I've crashed. And now the wings are gone.
You have what you need, my love.
He has nothing, and he will fly nowhere. Beyond this gloom in which you're hiding, there's just reality, as hard and sharp as a knife. Out there is what you're running from. Your black dog, your dark thing, your shadow. We are the reflection of a life you can't look in the face.
Don't look it in the face, my love. Look it in the eyes. And soar.
Really? Are you faster than thought? Stronger than shame? Even on your best days, you couldn't rid yourself of me. And now? Well, if this is the end you want, nothing...
Ah, save. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. No, let's not.
No,
Okay. Whew. Okay, now let's try and stab him.
Oh?
Absolutely.
Yes, we are.
Man goes to the shrink, throws himself down on the couch. Doc, he says, I got this horrible thought stuck in my head, and it just won't go away. Shrink says, that's not a thought, you idiot. It's a 5-foot spike of darkness. Man says, okay, but how can I get rid of it? Shrink says, well, I wouldn't suggest the knife.
Cool. So that was unending. I don't know who those people are, but fair enough. Richard was Cisco, Carolyn Mitchell was Cisco, and Annette Duffy. Okay, so that was unending. I didn't think that was going to be the good ending. I just really wanted to stab him. Okay. We'll come through the, we'll try all the endings out and then we'll let the credits roll proper. There's all the various achievements. Alright, let's go back. Let's try some other things. So stabbing wasn't the option. But if I orb shadow,
I'd rather hold on to...
would you? Okay, smash orb in, apply orb directly to the forehead. Okay. Ooh, good song. Bit of a dark vaporwave vibe to it. Is this the good ending? Okay.
Goodbye, my love.
Ah, God. Ah. Okay, so what was that the metaphor of? Was that us moving on? Like, is that what that was? Like, an acceptance of whatever reality was? Yeah, your willingness to move into the future on wings of hope. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Alright. Stranger died fighting. Stranger escaped Strangeland. So there's two more right here. So there's two more endings we can get here. Alright. Okay.
Never.
But what if yes?
This was never about saving me.
Stab the girl? What does it say about me? I'm just like, oh, obviously.
It's a long way down. I can't even see the bottom.
Wait! My love!
Off we go!
I don't think there's any coming back from that fall.
Yeet!
Goodbye, my love.
Woo! In the shadows, like, oh shit! Now that's not something I expected. Whee!
Stop me if you've heard this one before. Guy wakes up at a crazy carnival with a killer headache. Whole place feels strangely familiar, like deja vu all over again. He sees a clown head in the distance and starts walking down to it. Says to himself, well, I sure could use a laugh.
That's not really a joke. That was all set up. No punchline. Okay. So that was just being stuck. Right? Like that's what that was. It's like just failing and getting to repeat yet again. I guess. So what the hell is the last one? Yeah, that one was getting trapped in the cycle. I get that. Okay. Gonna be honest, the achievement icon's a bit of a giveaway as to what we do next. Okay, so then, what if we stab the orb? What if we orb the stabber? Wait.
That's not going to work. That's... I'd rather... I don't want to...
Aw, come on! What the hell else?
You know how this ends.
Apply knife directly to forehead?
You know...
Oh, is that an option? Oh, maybe that is an option. What if I...
You couldn't cut yourself free from your sorrows out there. Do you really think you'll do any better in here?
Yup!
I can't do any worse, can I?
Man goes to see his shrink and says, Doc, I'm depressed. Doc says, that's easy. Go see the great clown, Grimaldi.
Yeah.
The show's in town tonight. Man says,
but
Doc, my
oh.
wife just died. Doc says, geez, I sure hope she wasn't wrong.
Alright, that was good. Fuck, that was actually a really good twist on that joke. Fuck. Oh. Shit, that was really good. That was a good subversion of a famous joke. I really like that. Well done. Well done. Okay, so that was just... That was not dealing with the situation. Or, I guess, in a way, dealing with the situation, but not perhaps in an overall positive way. There's one ending option I was hoping for that wasn't included. Yes, we are definitely dealing with the problem in any permanent method. Is this an ending that got dropped from the final version? Is that what you're talking about, Arch? I get the feeling that perhaps you were maybe in on the ground floor of this one. Oh yes, in the Discord. The Stranger, the Superhero, Gershom, Stranger Clown, Stranger Crow, Stranger Dog, 3 Strangers, and Mirror Dog. Oh no, you weren't involved at all? Okay. Because I know Murph, who was in here earlier, beta tested some of this. Miranda Govin, yeah. Mike Pollock, okay. Maya Murphy, yeah. Happy Wall, don't know that name as much. Ivy Doubler, yeah. Just another time player touched by items at work. Fair enough. Here's all the testers. Or substantial feedback in testing, okay. There's Murph. Good guy, Murph. Alright, well. I think those are the 4 official endings, so I think now we can actually talk about the game. I just wanted to get through the endings before I got to my whole, like, endgame spiel. So I guess I'm going to start with, boy howdy, what an interesting game this was. You know, layer of recovery to apologize to yourself. Yeah, that would have been nice if you could have just talked to yourself and talked to the other side of you and being like, I acknowledge you and I accept that you're a part of me, but I refuse to let you own me. I think that would have been a nice spin, perhaps. So what are the achievements that I missed here? I know that one's for dying every possible way. That's for opening the box, which I never figured out how to do. I don't know these ones. Oh, I think this one's for cheating the shooting gallery. What's this one? I don't know what that one is. I don't know what that last achievement is. I can't even think of what it would be. Pretty sure it's... Oh, right. Gotta catch them all. Right. Yes. That's for catching all the spirits. Wonder, do I have a save game around there that I might be able to do that? Probably not. No, I don't. I didn't save the game until I got to Deadland, so, well. Okay. Alright, I shall do the quitting. And then I'll go to here and I'll play this music. Actually, let's change stations a little bit. Let's chill a little bit. Yeah, that's for catching all the spirits. Of which there were a lot more than I thought there were. A lot more things have spirits in that game than I would have thought, which I think is a fun twist. But okay, yeah, that was Strangeland. What an interesting danged game. I mean, the whole thing is, and maybe I'm misinterpreting it, but I mean, such is the way of things. You can buy the OST? Oh, I might have to do that. The whole thing is a metaphor, a rather literal metaphor, for effectively being stuck in a depressive cycle. As to what actually got us there is a little vague. Obviously, a person that we cared about died, and that sent us on a spiral. But I get the feeling that we probably were fighting demons our whole life, and that was kind of the thing that pushed us into some kind of a break. That's what that feels like. Because the whole like thing, playing it over and over and over again, you're trying to... He is trying to change something that he simply can't change, which is why your depression or your superego or whatever that is just yelling at you because you can't change it, but you're gonna keep trying, aren't you, you loser? Because they're not willing to deal with the reality of the situation, right? And the reality is left intentionally vague. You know, like the golden-haired woman dying. How she died doesn't actually matter. We feel like we are to blame for it, even though, I mean, that's not how life works, right? Unless he actively took a role in ending their life, which I doubt, given the whole thing. You know, just life be life, and it's, you know, sometimes it's hard to deal with. And yeah, like there's metaphors up and down the whole thing. Like, so yeah, Arches, you're kind of pointing out the clown. Like the first thing you run into is the facade, right? The smiling mask in front of the crying man metaphor. And then you've got, oh god, what have you got? I mean, you've got the whole the blind man with who's got all this wisdom, but it doesn't help him at all, which is like all trying to rationalize away a bunch of stuff that just doesn't help, you know. You've got obviously your superego yelling at you the whole time, and or your depression, however you want to parse it. Yeah, it's possible she killed herself, and that's one of those things that, like, if that's the case, he feels to blame because he could have saved her. You know, you're dealing with the survivor's guilt kind of thing at that point. That's possible, but it's not spelled out necessarily, because when she's killing herself over and over within Strangeland, you don't actually know that that's what she did. That's just what their brain is interpreting it as, right? He sees her death and his inability to stop her as a failing. Whether it's a little more linear line of like, she committed suicide and I wasn't there to stop her, or something more esoteric, like she got into a car accident, or whatever. It's left intentionally vague, I think. At least I'm interpreting it as intentionally vague. Maybe I'm granting too much lateral space to it. But hey, the whole game's a metaphor. I'm allowed to go that way, I guess. I will say, she's likely killed in a strange black spiky shadow. Yeah, gotta play again with the commentary. I might actually just do that. It's a short game. It's 3 hours. I don't think I'm not gonna do that on stream, because I don't think that's what people would necessarily want. But I think I might do that for me. I can track down. Excuse me. Those other achievements. It's like 5 with the commentary. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna do that on stream then. But yeah, I think I might just do that. It's interesting enough, given that the whole goddamn game is a metaphor. I'd like to see where those things kind of go, But it's an interesting way of showing depression and going through the motions of trying to change your way of thinking, right? There's so much going on to it. It's got a meta layer with symbology. Yeah, no, I get that. Some of it's a bit more right there in your face than others, which is fine. Symbology doesn't always have to be extremely subtle. But it's a very interesting way of showing that depressive loop and trying to break out of it, and then having that voice in the back of your head talking you down the whole time. Like, some of it's a little more, like I said, on the nose than others, but it's an interesting way of personifying it. The visuals are indeed striking, if off-putting. Very interesting and deliberate choice. And again, probably leads back into the symbology aspect, but I can honestly say I haven't really played a game that looked or felt like that before. So, in a sea of similarities, it was nice to take quite the deviation there, I gotta give it up again once again for the voice actors, especially Abe Wolfarb is a voice actor I adore. I love hearing Abe show up in a game. I mean, it's kind of an ongoing meme in this channel to say hi to Abe when we hear Abe's voice. But holy shit, does he really get to flex hard in this game. And I think he does a wonderful job. And kudos to Mr. Gilbert for, probably helping coach Abe to get exactly where they needed to with that. But the voice acting in this game was very good. I think they did a very good job of nailing exactly what they wanted in terms of like the characters and the sound, and especially as Super Ego, or whatever that thing happened to be called. I assume that's Super Ego. Just the level of disdain is you can almost taste it, it's right there. And the writing, Donnie Darko, yeah, the writing is a bit almost pretentious at times, but I think again that's by design. I don't think it's just someone having fun with a thesaurus. There is meaning and behind both the use of language and the kind of superfluousness therein, yeah, it's an interesting game. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. But I don't know. It's one of those ones where like you're not really happy at the end of it. Some games you end it and you're like, "Whoa, I am victorious." This is one of those ones that's just like kind of leaves you kind of leaves you sitting in your own thoughts, and I feel like depending on your life experiences, you will take more or less from it, I guess. You thought it was an ending with a positive note? I guess it depends on the ending you pick, right? One ending's good. The other ones are not so good, but understandable. I do agree. I wish that there had been an ending where... Excuse me. I wish there had been an ending where you reconcile with yourself. I think that would have been a nice other option, as opposed to just like piecing out on the wings of hope. Instead of being so hopeful, being able to be like, listen, I know you're a part of me, and you've always been a part of me, and you're always going to be a part of me, because that's how depression works if you've got it. But I'm not going to let you control me anymore. It's not your story, it's mine, kind of thing. I think that would have been an interesting fifth angle to take. But, I don't know. You can only put so many endings in a game, I guess. And the ones that are there are fine. But, yeah, I mean, depending on your own life experiences, yeah, you'll definitely get more or less out of this game as a whole. Not necessarily the endings per se, but whether they've ever said they didn't have space for more endings. Yeah, I can believe that. That's one of the things about writing a game. You have to finish it eventually, right? And you can't just keep expanding it to add more endings. Maybe if they ever do a remaster or re-release of Strangeland later on, they could take the time. Kind of like, Kathy Rain came out recently and got remastered, and they did some stuff to it because they got the opportunity. Maybe they would do something like that for Strangeland at some point, or maybe they won't. It's totally up to them. But yeah, I can say as a person who has themselves dealt with depression in the past, and probably, quite frankly, just has it in the back of his head at all times, that voice being there and what it's saying and how it's talking to our main character, to like Nega Abe, and how it's talking to normal Abe, it strikes a strong chord if you've been there. And I think they nail that pretty well. Really, really well. At least with my experience with it all. Of having the voice in your head saying, like, yeah, you are obviously useless. You, like, why are you doing this? What is the point? You're gonna fail. Like, you suck at doing this. You can't do it. Just the whole thing of it. I think they do an absolutely phenomenal job kind of nailing that voice. which is kind of a bummer. If you stop and think about it for too long, that they managed to get that vibe down just right. It's like, oh no, I'm sorry, person who wrote this, or obviously the things you've gone through. But what I call the whispers, yeah. You know, the voice is always there, and I think that's why the ending that isn't there, I think would have been the most powerful. Would be acknowledging, you know, the whispers or the black dog or the voice or whatever nega you, being able to acknowledge it but strip it of its power, which is kind of one of the best things you can do if you have a manageable level of depression. I'm not going to say all depression, because that's a buck wild take to go away with. Depression is dealt with in many different ways, and people have their own systems. But for me, it has always been acknowledging the voice in the head, but not, you know, not letting it run the show. And so, like, the game does a really good job of getting up to that point, but it's unfortunate that it doesn't actually didn't have that ending, right? But again, gotta end a game sometime. And perhaps that ending is perhaps maybe a little too real, and just giving people the you know, fly out on wings of hope ending is kind of nicer. But yeah, that was a very interesting game. I'm very glad I finally got to play it. It made its way up the rotation, and I'm really glad I got to play that. It's definitely a game that's gonna stick around for me. You know, it's gonna be one of those games that I'm gonna think of from time to time. Which, I mean, for me, that is fairly high praise, I think, as much as whatever I can give a game, you know. Because I play a lot of games that I don't necessarily think about after. But if it's gotten into my brain meat and stays there, that's the sign of a good game. In my opinion. For me. Who knows about other people. But yeah, damned interesting. You want to finish fan art of reflection of Circada's head? Yeah, your brain meats. It's actually more fats, really, but I've written down a script for him, like the Raven, the Rat, and the Black Dog. Oh no. You can't find it! Oh no! Well, hopefully you find it somewhere. That'd be a fun little addition to put into the game. But yeah, that's it for me playing Strangeland, I guess. I don't know if people have other comments or thoughts or questions. I'm happy to field them. We've got a little bit of time. You know, I can always end the stream early, but if where the hell did that go? I was playing with a piece of Lego. I was fidgeting. Now it's gone. Oh well. If people have, you know, thoughts or questions or whatever that they'd like to put forth or ask me, happy to field it for a little bit. When I drop my fidget thing, I'm a massive fidgeter. I'm playing with Lego right now. I have been the entire time I've been talking. So. Gosh, what an interesting game. What's next on the adventure docket? That's a good question. Don't think I've got more. Just make sure you've got a good chunk of time to watch the full commentary. Yeah, no, I will find some time to work my way through the commentary track for this one. I don't know when, but I will make sure to do that. Maybe after I finish my next the book I'm working on, I can I can slot my reading time for commentary time. What is next? Maybe replay it while high and in a headspace for it. I'm not a person what gets high. That's just me. Most highs don't work good on me. Probably going back to that whole voice in the back of my head thing. I can drink. I don't get the depressions from drinking, but I also don't really do that anymore because I also get wicked hungover very easily now. And my hangovers last a long time because that's what happens when you get older. But that's also not judgment on anybody else. Like, you know, do as you want. As for what's next, I mean, I've got a whole list of things I can play here. So many. I'm gonna add this to the completed thing and remove this from the adventure column. Part of me is tempted to go back and play another round of the captain, as did they get the Grimaldi joke? You're gonna have to be more specific. There are a couple Grimaldi jokes I didn't get. Or which one are you talking? Oh, go see the clown, the great Grimaldi. That one? Yeah, so that joke is, oh my god, what is the clown's actual name? Hold on. Doctor, I am, Pagliacci. So, the original joke is, it's from, is it actually from Watchmen? Is that where it actually comes from? Hold on. I'm just gonna zoom in. I'm just gonna read this. I'll just read the joke as it was. On. Click. So, this comes from Watchmen, apparently, which is shocking to me, but man goes to the doctor, says he's depressed. Says life seems harsh and cruel. Says he feels all alone in a threatening world, where what lies ahead is vague and uncertain. The doctor says, the treatment is simple. The great clown Pagliacci is in town tonight. Go and see him, that should pick you up. And the man bursts into tears and says, but doctor, I am Pagliacci. That's the original joke. So they took that joke and put a spin on it in a pretty impressive way. Yeah, he says that joke in the beginning. Yeah, so that's what they're kind of playing with there. So as for what's next on the adventuring docket, I'm tempted to go back and play the captain again, but this time as the murder captain who gets results. Because the combat system's a thing we actively avoided in the first run. I would kind of like to see that through. It's been the joke explaining zone. You're welcome. The more you know. Star swipe. But if I don't do that yet, because I want to get back to the captain before it's been too long, and I forget everything. I mean, I literally have 40 other adventure games. Hold on. Do I have? Where is my? Do I have a button for this? Where's my button? Screen. Bloop. Hey, T3. So here's my Steam. And then I would like to view this. Can I just view adventure? There we go. So here's all the adventure games I have not played. Allegedly. So many? Indeed. And this is just what I qualify as adventure, which is kind of a broad kind of thing. Because there's like point and click stuff like the Dark Side Detective and Black Sad, Broken Sword, and then there's stuff that's a little more, you know, platformy, like like Little Nightmares, sort of, the Indiana Jones games. Dark Side Detective is recommended. All right. Oh yeah, The Room is just puzzles. So yeah, I haven't played Shiva yet, which is one of the ones from Uzumajigi, Watch It Eye. And then Golden Wake is also in here somewhere. That's also one of theirs. It does have a sequel out now. I know. Yes. I haven't, I'm pretty sure it's on my wish list. Yeah, I found the Lego. So, like, I've got all of these that I can play as well. Yeah, there's also Resonance that I haven't played yet. Whatever I'm gonna play next can't be too long, because I believe the next Scarlet Hollow is coming out in March. So I definitely want to play the next chapter of that when it comes out. So yeah, I don't know. I have all of these. Oh, and Gemini Rue. See, I've got all kinds of watching games still to play. And then, okay, Cozy Grove isn't really an adventure game. I don't even know what I would qualify that as. That's more of a narrative game, if anything. Dark Side Detective is short. All right, maybe I'll do that. But yeah, it's something from in here, or like I said, maybe the Captain again. Because I really enjoyed the Captain, and I would love to do some of the other puzzle solving things on that, where I'm not good guy, passive Captain. I'm more on the murder everything and get what I need kind of angle. But yeah, all right, well, that's gonna do it. It's episodic, so if you're not done by the time the game comes out, you can stop early. Yeah, I mean, so is Scarlet Hollow. Scarlet Hollow, I'll only need a couple streams just to, because I'll probably replay it with my various saves. Or I guess my 2 running saves. I do eventually want to replay through the entire game as a different build. In Scarlet Hollow, but that's a separate thing. Eventually I'll play my attractive dumb Hulk boy. But anyways, yeah, that's dog save and dog sacrifice saves. Yes, but know what I found out, Pokemon Freak? If you take the beefcake option, if you are a big strong man, you can save the dog and the man. There's a third option if you've got the muscle. You just gotta be a big lad with big muscles. Who cares about the man? I mean, somebody probably. His chickens, perhaps. But I kind of also want to replay Puzzle Agent. It's been so long since I've played Puzzle Agent. I think Puzzle Agent is such an interesting story. I don't know. Chickens are beyond caring. It's true, chickens don't give a shit. Chickens don't care about nothing. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me tonight. I'm gonna be back with indie games tomorrow. A thing I literally have not done since 2021. Because we started building the model in January. So with the model all being done, we're back to indie games. And I have a bunch. Dusker Stream, never T3. Never. 90% of the games you play are indie games. True, but there's indie games and indie games. These are the ones from Itch, which are far more in the indie stuff. Yes, and then I'll play super indie title Prey on Friday. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with actual indie games from Itch, from the various large packages that I've got. Haze is less an indie game than Itch. Yeah, well, Haze is an excellent game that I don't think you can convince me to play. Truth be told, that's a game I much prefer to watch other people play. It's not really my style. It's like, don't get me wrong, it looks fantastic, and the story is phenomenal. I'm just not, how do I put this? I'm not good enough at those kinds of games to be able to actually play through it enough to get everything I want out of it. That's how I'd parse it. I could play it. I've played Dead Cells, so I obviously have that skill level, right? I have a base level of skill, but in order to like really get all the Hades, I don't think I have the necessary skill sets. Slash, I don't want to have to invest the amount of time required to get those skill sets when I have so many other things I can play. So, I was actually just talking about this on somebody else's stream today when I found out that Elden Ring is like a Souls-like. I know nothing about Elden Ring. I was like, cool, that's a game I can continue to not be excited about. Because those games require a level of time invested in skill building that I just don't have. Right? I just, and like, I'm not knocking it, by all means. There are people who love those kinds of games, obviously. But, and I know I could probably play through them, given enough time and practice. But I just don't have the time to invest for practice, you know? So yeah, Hades is an incremental roguelike, and yes, and so like, yeah, you can unlock skills and you can make yourself better over time, but there is still a ceiling provided by the items. You, the player, still have to get good enough, right? And the only way to get through that is to play and play and play. And I literally put 90 hours into Enter the Gungeon and never beat the dragon. So like, if I can't do Gungeon, what are the odds I could do something like Elden Ring or Hades? You know? And that's okay. I'm okay with that. See, Prey I can deal with. Prey is okay. Prey and games like that, because like, they're not a roguelike, right? Like, they have a narrative to them and a linear story, I guess. How you go about getting that story is up to you a little bit, but still, it's much more contained. I can dummy my way through something like that. Starfield. What is Starfield? That rings a bell. Starfield. Hold on. What is this one? Oh, it's the new Bethesda thing. Right. Yeah, Elder Space Scrolls. Right. It's probably not that. Well. Yeah, Duskers is actually an excellent example of, like, obviously that game has a following. T3, you were amongst them, but that doesn't interest me at all. I don't like that level of punishment. It's not for me. Not saying it can't be for other people, but not for me. I don't have the time to invest to work through the early beatings a game like that will give you. But anyways, I will be back tomorrow. I've downloaded like 5 or 6 different indie games. We can actually get back to it. And that's gonna do it for me tonight. So I mean, Arch, I will say, if you enjoy adventure games, I do play the adventure games every Tuesday. And then play a variety of other crap the rest of the week. If that's something that interests you. Or not. That's okay. I appreciate you stopping by, even if it was just for Strangeland. But yeah, that is going to do it for me tonight. So yeah, like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. And as always, stay safe, have fun, wear your goddamn masks, schedule your vaccinations and your boosters if you can. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.